My name is Nancy. My story began when I was young. I always played with toys. My parents decided to buy a toy. One day they brought a doll for me. I was very happy to receive this gift. I like it very much. I took it to the park, all children's like it. It was a beautiful doll, with long black hair and white dress. But then, strange things started happening. The doll would change places when we weren't looking. We would hear footsteps in the middle of the night, and we knew it wasn't us. It was like the doll was alive and moving on its own. We thought that it was possessed by spirit, and had a supernatural powers. One night I waked up to the noises of people talking and laughing in the kitchen. When I turned on the light, there was no one except the doll sitting on the edge of the window, and its eyes stared at me. Next day when I waked up, I found on the table sheets with writing and plans red as blood. We have very scared. My mom don't thought enough. She decided to throw the doll into a nearby river. We thought that was the end of it. On the river there was a fisherman in his boat. He fished the doll and carried it with him. But one day, the police called us and said that my mom had been in an accident. When I arrived at the hospital room, I saw my mom lying there injured, and next to her, on the bedside table, was the doll. It was staring at me with those lifeless eyes. And I knew something was wrong. In the other room near, there was the fisherman laying in a coma. They both had an accident. After my mom recovered, we decided to get rid of the doll once and for all. We took it to a museum. They closed it in a box with window. We thought that the spirit remained in with it. The doll continued to haunt us, and we didn't know what to do. Then one day, 2 thieves on a motorcycle stole from the museum. They take the doll with them. The driver lost control and crashed into a tree. One of the thieves was severely injured and needed to be transported to the hospital urgently. When the police arrived at the scene, they noticed that the witch doll was still intact, as if it had been protected from the impact. They thought that the doll was responsible for all whatever happened. The officers took the doll as evidence, and brought it to the police station. But something strange began to happen. The officers started hearing strange noises and experiencing bizarre events. They knew they had to get rid of the doll once and for all. They decided to burn the doll in a special ceremony, hoping it would destroy the evil spirit once and for all. But even after the ceremony was over, strange things continued to happen. It was like the doll had taken on a life of its own, and it refused to be destroyed. The doll was finally free from its curse, but the doll continued to terrorize and haunt people, even after it had been seemingly destroyed. It was like the evil spirit had taken control of the doll and wouldn't let go. And to this day, no one knows what happened to the witch doll or the evil spirit that possessed it.